Hello, friends. Can you guys see us? Can you hear us? Let us know. How is the audio? How is the video? We have a little different setup than we did last week. Last week we streamed on our phones and we had some issues. This week we're trying it from our MacBook. So you guys, let us know in the comments. You hear us and you see us.
Yay!
Thank goodness.
We have our pretty microphones, so hopefully you can hear us better.
Our microphones we bought because we were doing a podcast. You guys remember that? And then we stopped doing the podcast. At least we're getting some money's worth from them. Hello, friends from Fort Myers. Saw several people from Arkansas, from Hawaii.
Southern Oregon.
Loud and clear. Hello. Awesome. You guys are showing up again. We always love that. We do need moderators, Phil. I'm going to go ahead. So again, let me know if you're here to moderate. Let me know and I will make you a moderator. Give us 1 second. And just so you guys know, those of you who are here early, in the event we do have tech issues, maybe the stream drops, we have Wi-Fi issues, we will restart the stream on our channel.
Yep. So just go back to our channel and there'll be a new one.
Exactly. So that's the plan for today. You guys are from all over, woke up from a nap to be here.
Nice.
Brittany, that's like the greatest sacrifice you could ever make for us because that's a big deal.
I tried to take a nap today.
Here to moderate. Oh, hi, Shannon. Awesome. Thank you so much to our moderators. One of the things that a lot of you guys don't know is there are so many things that you will never get to see that are just, well, not the most encouraging things in the world.
Right.
Because our moderators do such an amazing job. Sorry, I'm trying to get you here to moderate. Yes. Awesome. So moderators, anything that is questionable, anything that doesn't seem positive and encouraging, we just block and get rid of. Right? That's the beautiful thing about running your own channel is that you can decide what stays and what goes.
Yep.
All right. We already have over 114 people here. Holy cow.
Welcome. Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday, everybody.
Can you hear us all okay? I can talk louder. I'm not a loud talker generally.
Hello we have England. We have all over Virginia, Oklahoma. We do have microphones. We actually bought these microphones. You guys remember we were going to do the Spill the Teacups podcast. And so we bought all of the things we needed to do a podcast and then we stopped doing the podcast. So we still have them. It's actually kind of nice to use them.
We never really started doing the podcast.
Whoa, there are 2 moderately okay episodes that are out there. Hi, everybody. 120 people. Thanks for coming and joining us.
Hello.
Never know how the second week of a podcast is going to go. Or not a podcast, like a live stream. You guys showed up last week in force.
Yeah.
We had over 300 people in here at one time. We had over 1,000 people over the course of our live stream join us, which is absolutely insane. And so,
hey, from Brooklyn.
Geez, you guys really are from everywhere. Ontario, Canada. First time with you live. Thanks for joining us. We actually don't do many of these. We've done a few of them.
Yeah. It's like our, I don't know, 3rd or 4th or 5th. Not many. We don't do a lot.
We are not professional live streamers. That is for sure. Sherri, we are now, let's give like a life update for you guys as far as how our quarantine's going, how life is going. How are you feeling with everything?
I'm okay.
Right.
I am very introverted naturally. And so this actually really isn't hard for me to stay inside. I was, I think if you saw the vlog that we posted on Friday, we went out on Thursday and I was not a fan. My anxiety was like up here.
Yeah.
Just like stepping outside my door. I was like, I don't like this.
They did extend the hunker down. Real world travelers, Kelly and Caleb. We love you guys.
Stop.
It's one thing for us to see people that like we can't see. Like a lot of you are around the world and it's like we wouldn't be able to see you in like normal life anyway.
Right.
But like Kelly and Caleb are literally a mile and a half away.
We like scooched in a real quick dinner. Like they announced the hunker down on Friday and we were like, we're gonna do it anyway. So we had a dinner with them Friday and then Sunday is like when it really officially started. So we're glad that we were able to see you guys real quick.
Hopefully soon. But they did extend Anchorage's hunker down warning, basically shelter in place. It was, not supposed to end. The initial one was through the end of this month. And then they just extended it into April 14th.
Mm-hmm.
So we are home, both working from home until at least April 14th. Hopefully not too much longer than that. Other than that, we've been getting some stuff accomplished. You guys saw us do our pantry.
Yes.
We also did our spice cabinet.
Yes.
And we did not vlog that, but I do want to say,
it looks so much better.
It looks so much better. But also the oldest thing in our pantry was lemon cookies from 2014. You
15.
guys,
14?
I think 14.
14 maybe.
Adam has real glasses on. It's getting serious. I do have real glasses on. Okay, let me explain this. Sorry. Total. This is the problem with me being
I
like
love that you noticed that.
the ADD. Not only did notice, I already received the text from Auburn saying that she noticed I have my real glasses on.
Thanks, Auburn.
Thanks, Auburn. But the reason I have them on is that because we're streaming from our laptop instead of our phones, the screen is farther away from me.
He can't see it.
And frankly, if I don't have my glasses on, I have no clue what you guys are saying. And so I need them to be able to see what you're saying.
Yeah.
153 people, 54. Thank you. Back to my story before I got distracted by my glasses.
Right. The expiration date.
Expiration date in the pantry was 2014.
Mm-hmm.
You guys, in the spice rack,
we found 3 spices.
Yes.
Which generally last for a really long time.
You'd think so.
Expired in 2009.
2009. What? 2009. So when would we have bought those?
Oh gosh, they would have moved with us into this house in 2008.
Oh my gosh.
So we would have bought them when we lived in our tiny little condo.
When we found the first thing that expired then, we
were like,
oh man.
Oh my gosh. And then I just kept pulling them out. And I was like, they don't stop.
By the third, we were just like, who lets us live on our own? Like,
who gave us our adult cards?
Yeah,
they
like,
should take them away.
Take them away because we clearly can't adult very well.
Gosh.
2009 seems like so long ago.
11 years ago, they expired. Because I think that it was like February of 2009.
Oh my gosh. Somebody says they love your straight hair, Sherri.
Oh, thank you.
Oh yeah. Somebody said, you never throw spices out. We actually talked about that because
we weren't sure. And again, with the adulting card, like, no, we really should not have it, but we weren't sure. Like, can you throw spices out? We did, because I felt like 11 years was a little much.
There are enough things in the world right now that are trying to kill us, right? That I don't want, like, 11...
The black pepper that expired 11 years ago.
Yes. It's like, oh, he survived coronavirus, but the chives that are 11 years old took him down. Nobody wants that, right?
No.
All right.
That's an embarrassing story.
Let's hear. Jerry and Denise, hello.
Hi, Mom and Dad.
If you take your adult card away, that means you have to move back home. Sherri, what do you think about
that?
Put Jerry on the spot.
Dang it.
They lose the potency of flavor. That's probably what is true, Christine.
Oh, thanks, my sweatshirt. This is an old school LeggLife. Look at this.
How many of you guys have been with us since that was our logo when we had those? Do you guys remember those?
Mm-hmm.
There are only a handful of old LeggLife merch running around. I look really neat without my hat. You were probably trying to say weird, which I agree. But I'm wearing a hoodie, and hoodies with hats, I don't know. I went with no hats.
Like punk rock.
It's a little, yeah, and I am. There's one thing
Skater
I'm not.
Boy.
It's a skater. That was my first email. SK8ERBOI. Skater Boy.
For life.
For life. LYFE at hotmail.com. That was not my first email, I promise. Any plans to ever see the Tokyo Disney parks? I saw that question. Absolutely.
For sure, yes. If they ever open again.
If they ever open again. In fact, our friends Kelly and Caleb, Real World Travelers, who are in this live stream, go subscribe. So they don't put they don't post videos on their channel anymore, which we give them a hard time about all the time.
Every time we see
because
them,
they really were some of our very favorite vloggers. We got connected to them on YouTube first. They actually lived in Japan, and they have been there. And we wanted to go to Tokyo, Japan, and see the parks in. But
2021, I think, was the plan.
That was the plan, 2021.
And then they got pregnant.
But then as they were talking about what the parks were like, we want to go even more.
Right.
Like hearing them talk about those parks. So yes, every international Disney park is on our list. There's not a single one that we don't want to go to.
Snowing in Maine. It was not snowing here. It's very clear. But it was like 12 degrees when we woke up this morning, which is just unacceptable.
Hi, Kyle. Caroline says hello too. Hi, Maria from San Francisco. It's good to see you. Yeah, it's awesome. Agree. Hair, good. Straight hair does look good, Sherri. People like it.
I didn't do, like, I showered and then I waited 3 hours and then I like blow dried whatever was still wet because there was actually still a lot. And then I just straightened it and I didn't do anything with it. So this is what you get. I like it straight.
Someone asked if we're ever planning a maritime cruise. Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
We want to go on that. So bad. Here's what I'll say. I don't know that there's anything Disney that like we don't want to.
I want to do all of the things.
So if we haven't done it, we want to.
Yep.
So that's where we're at. We don't really have an agenda or questions for today's live stream.
Right. And so if you have questions,
ask them. The chat does move fast, so we might miss them. So maybe ask a few times if we miss it. We will try to get to that. We are going to try to not let this live stream go 2 hours. like the one we did last week.
Right.
And while we're talking about live streams, let's start off with a question. Well, first, Sunday is what we had said would be our last Sunday night live stream, April 5th. However, I know a lot of us are stuck inside for even longer.
Right, with the extended shelter in place. I don't know.
Do you guys want us to keep doing these on Sunday nights? Let us know. We don't have anything else to do.
We're home.
We can't go anywhere. So let us know if you guys want to, if you guys want us to keep doing these on Sunday nights through this whole shelter in place.
Right, as long as it goes.
Did we get your email? Yes, we got your email. Thank you for that update. We read the entire thing. I appreciate that. Somebody else.
The Dungeons & Broomsticks review.
Oh, hold on one second though.
Okay.
Well, let's get to that next because I saw somebody ask about the LeggLife cruise. We talked about it last week. Boy, okay, so clearly, yes, we are going to keep doing live streams. Okay, so we're going to keep doing these until we can all go back out. Okay, how about that? We don't know when, but next Sunday we're going to have a special live stream.
Yes, we are.
It is the night before my 40th birthday, which again, can't have a party.
This is going to be the party right
This
here.
is going to be this is going to be my 40th birthday party. Congratulations, Adam. Global pandemic gives you this. And so here we are.
Sorry.
It's going to be a blast.
It sure is.
We're going to have a ton of fun.
We're going to give up our diet for that weekend.
We're
so
going
we
to
can actually eat like good food.
Yes. So next Sunday night we'll do a little 40th birthday celebration live stream. Super excited about that. The LeggLife viewer cruise. Yes, we have not heard from Disney that is canceled.
Mm-hmm.
As you guys know, September 23rd is the LeggLife viewer cruise. So
and our 15th anniversary.
And also our 15th wedding anniversary. It's actually why we picked that cruise.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, we are absolutely still moving forward with that until Disney tells us that we cannot.
Correct.
Right? If Disney cancels it, obviously we'll cancel. Apart from that, we totally do not plan on canceling that cruise.
Right.
That's it. What was the question?
So if you had to cancel your cruise, go ahead and join us on that one.
I will say we mentioned that in last week's live stream, and several of you guys actually said, you know what? We did that. We booked the viewer cruise.
Yay.
That's so much fun. You had a question that I interrupted you on.
Bed Knobs and Broomsticks review.
Here we go. You ready?
I don't think that I've ever seen this movie.
I had never seen it for sure.
And so we watched it the other night.
Yep. What were your thoughts?
I liked it.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like it was a little long in parts. I felt like some of the scenes could have been like half the length and it would have not affected the movie at all. I kind of felt like there was like, oh, okay, come on. But I liked the movie. I thought it was cute.
Yeah, I thought I really liked it. Actually, I liked it more than I thought I would. I don't know why I didn't expect to love it. I thought it was great. I thought the songs were great. Mm-hmm. I thought it was fun.
Love Angela Lansbury.
Love Angela.
David Tomlinson.
Yeah, I thought it was excellent. Mm-hmm. So really, really enjoyed it. Trying to think of other reviews. I would give it I think I'd give it, like, to me, maybe it's because it exceeded my expectations. It's a solid 8 out of a 10 movie for me. What about you?
I think I'd give it 7.5.
Wow,
just because I do feel like it just dragged. Like there was just a lot that I was just like,
you really hated it then.
Move it along.
You really so okay, that's the takeaway from this live stream. Sherri hates Bed Knobs and Broomsticks.
Wow.
I'm kidding. It did feel long. It was, I think, like an hour and 56 minutes long, if I remember the running time correctly.
It could have easily been an hour and a half and not missed any of the story.
I do feel like if they would have taken 20 minutes out, it would have been a better movie. Mm-hmm. So that is
that's just my own personal opinion.
Yep. So what
You're
else?
allowed to disagree with me.
191. We're almost.
Yeah, Mom, you wouldn't let me watch it growing up. See? And Adam was like, why wouldn't you even been able to watch it? But like the opening credits are like witches and cauldrons. And I was like, that's why.
Totally makes sense.
I wasn't allowed to watch it growing up.
So you guys, what else? Other questions? Hit us. Your favorite Disney park ride? Pirates, hands down. And here's what I'll say. I don't know why. I think we talked about this on one of our last Disney trips. I don't know why I love that ride so much. Because it's not like the greatest thrill ride. I just, from the start. Oh, and also Pirates at Disneyland, so much better than Disney World.
I would actually agree with that.
So much better than Disney
Infinitely
World.
Better.
I smile on that ride from the beginning to I am so happy on that ride.
He does. He's really cute.
What about you?
Probably
pretty cute yourself.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Ratatouille in Disneyland Paris would be my favorite.
And it's coming to Disney World.
Yeah!
We are super excited about that. Hot or iced coffee? We differ on this one.
Hot. Always,
iced.
even in the hot weather.
Sherri will drink hot coffee. We'll be going to Disney World. It's 95 degrees outside, 632% humidity. I have officially melted. Right. And she's like, let me get an Americano. They're like hot or iced. And she's like, hot. It's so confusing.
Listen, I don't like iced coffee at all, ever. I also don't like iced tea.
On the other hand, it will be like 15 below zero with a 40 below wind chill outside. And I'm like, I need a nice coffee.
Bring on the ice.
So we are the exact opposite.
Right. I will drink like a Frappuccino and like cold-ish coffee, but it has to be like that sort of form. I can't just use like iced coffee.
Karen, you worked at Pirates during the college program. That's the coolest college program like position ever.
Right.
Over 200 of you now here. Hello,
Sorry,
everybody.
My hair is kind of stuck in my hood.
Thanks for being with us. I mentioned this earlier when we got started. Just so you guys know, if the stream does drop for any reason, we will start the stream over. So just come back to our channel.
Yep.
Coffee should always be hot. Lindsay, I completely disagree, but I'm glad that you're here.
You're correct. Somebody asked me what my favorite pair of ears is.
Whew.
I cannot choose a favorite. And I feel like it's probably like choosing your favorite child because I make them all. Not all of them, but the ones that I make, I can't pick a
Do
favorite.
you have a favorite pair of ears that you've purchased? So take the ears that you've made out of the question. Are there any that you've purchased that you really love? She's looking on the wall because they're all right up here.
I really like the ones that I bought in Disneyland Paris. They're like the light purple and they have like the tulle kind of over the top. They're really pretty in stars.
And I think they say Disneyland Paris 25th anniversary. Is that right?
So, yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
I like those too.
But I don't know if I would still even call those my favorite.
Let's continue talking about ears and Sherri's Etsy shop. This will be in tomorrow's vlog, you guys.
Yes, it will.
Sherri has absolutely crushed it this weekend and for the last several days on ears. And you're going to open your shop when?
Tuesday morning, 9 a.m. Alaska time.
So that's 10 a.m.
10 a.m. Pacific. So figure it out wherever you are.
Yep. 1 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, 1 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah, I feel like we usually do like 8 a.m. because I'm usually up for work. But now that my work is just like the next room, I don't have to be up that early. So I'm not getting up that early. And so 9 a.m. is what we're doing.
Hi, Tammy and Ethan. I see you guys there.
Hello.
So Sherri has made, let's talk about the ears that you've made. You guys, first of all, I'm so proud of her because she has crushed it. You have your pirate or your cruise ears, which are by far your most popular ones.
Yep. I made 8 of those.
How many pirate ears?
4.
And then your Star Wars ears, which have never been for sale.
Never sold them before, so we'll see.
What designs do you have for those?
I have 1 each of the ones that say Star Wars with the Millennium Falcon, 1 of the
Darth Vader,
and then 3 of the droid and 3 of the Chewie.
The droid and the Chewie ears were the Star Wars ears that we got the most comments about.
Correct.
So we made more of those. Also, if you guys remember,
new products.
It was for our last fish extender gift, I think.
I made like those little pouches with like the Disney Cruise logo. So those will also be for sale. I only made 4 of them because I'm not sure if they're going to sell. So if you want them, you have 4 chances.
Plus a ton of new earrings.
Yes, I do have new earrings. As well, 2 new designs for the earrings, but I'm restocking some of the other ones as well.
So Tuesday morning, do I have ears? I actually do. I have 2 of them. They're great ones. They work really well. Not what they're talking about.
He has very cute ears.
Don't flirt with me on a live stream. So Sherri, Tuesday morning, the shop is going to open. Just so you guys, just so you know, Sherri shop, you guys normally go crazy.
It tends to sell out pretty quick. So you need to probably, if you're really wanting something, you're going to need to be there like on time.
Yep. So open that. Super proud. Super. Somebody said cool microphones. Thank you. We bought these again for our now defunct podcast that someday maybe we'll start again. What else we got? Top 3 most favorite Disney movies. I don't know that I could. That's hard.
Yeah, that's really hard.
My favorite is Big Hero 6. I'll just say that. My favorite Disney movie is Big Hero 6. I think it's underappreciated. I think that not a lot of people know it won the Academy Award for Best Animated Movie. But then what happened is that the next year Frozen was released. And so I feel like Big Hero 6 kind of got lost in Frozen's wake.
Right.
But when I go back
Frozen Frenzy.
In the Frozen Frenzy, when I watch Big Hero 6, Baymax to me is like the perfect self-sacrificial character. It's funny. I laugh out loud at that movie. It's like a feel-good movie.
Cry every time.
Every time. Stop. It's just so good. So yeah. What about you?
That's really hard. I don't know. It depends on my mood. Honestly, I love Tangled. I love Beauty and the Beast. I love Aladdin. I don't know. I don't think I can really choose like a favorite.
Yep. Let's see. Best time to visit Disneyland. You've never been. I don't know. It's hard because I think we talked about this on one of our videos we did with our friend Auburn. It might have been actually on the video on her channel. talking about how the parks have just gotten to a place where there's not necessarily really a down season
They're
anymore.
kind of always busy. I mean, not right now. They're not busy.
not right now. They're not
right
busy.
now would be a fantastic time to visit the park.
I think, that's such a hard question to answer. Here's the thing I would say.
Whenever it fits into your schedule is the best time to go.
But also, especially with Disneyland, if you are a Disney fan, just go.
Yeah.
Like, it's going to be magical. You're going to see like Walt's apartment. You can like look up above the fire station. Like, you can see that. You can go to the bench. You see the bench that he sat on. We kind of dreamt up Disneyland.
Yeah.
Just go. Don't let crowd calendars deter you. If you can go at a time that's not like during school year, that would be best. Like, maybe avoid spring break, maybe avoid summers. But at the same time, the parks have just kind of gotten so crazy. Yeah, January, February, least crowded. Those are the times that we normally go. When you look at when we travel to parks, it's January, February.
The Goofy movie is underrated. I agree. Emperor's New Groove, obviously underrated. It's probably it's up there in our favorites.
Somebody earlier asked about,
so quotable,
and I missed this. Just got a text. Somebody asked about LeggLife ears. You guys, I don't know. Maybe. Like, here's the thing. You guys and your support of us has caused us to stop saying no to things.
Right.
Because at first, when you were like, what about a LeggLife viewer cruise? We're like, no, nobody will
actually book that.
And then you guys did. So would we ever do LeggLife ears? Maybe for the viewer cruise.
Yeah. Maybe.
Who knows?
I don't know.
You guys always support us. Underrated is Treasure Planet and Atlantis.
Ooh, I agree. I do love those movies.
I do agree with that. Favorite Marvel hero, Hulk for me.
Ooh, favorite Marvel hero. I'm a big fan of Iron Man. I think he's and it's Robert Downey Jr. behind it. Like, he's just hilarious.
He's great.
So I just love Iron Man.
I
just kicked you. I'm sorry.
I saw a bottle of Captain Morgan. We were cleaning the pantry. You did indeed. Your favorite rum drink. You know what? I am first of all, I'm a big fan of like tropical drinks. So I like anything that's just like fun and makes me think I'm on a cruise.
Correct.
To be quite honest.
Correct.
I also just like Cuba Libres. Just like super simple. Keep it easy.
Favorite. Oof. I mean, I'll kind of drink anything. So I don't like gin. I'm not a big fan of gin, but anything with rum, anything with vodka.
Favorite time of year to go on Disney cruises? That's another hard question.
We've never been in the summer. We've only ever gone like fall, winter. So,
and part of the reason for that is that summer cruises normally, two reasons. Number one, we don't love leaving Alaska in the summer.
Right.
It's just so darn beautiful, right? Like we feel like, why would you leave Alaska in the summer? This is when people are trying to get here.
Right.
The other thing is that most places are really hot in the summer.
And Alaska's not. I mean, with the exception of last summer, which was awful. Yeah. But really, it's not usually very hot.
So we normally cruise in September, January, February. Want to do December.
We've done like the April, May.
Yep. So how are the Dole Whips on the Disney cruises? Good. Not as good as the parks, but still delicious. Like, I'm not hating on a cruise Dole Whip at all. Our friends R0 are here, you guys. And congratulations, they just hit 1,000 subscribers on their channel recently. Not just, they've actually hit it a little while now. They had their 1,000 subscriber live stream yesterday morning, and I'll have you guys know I actually set my alarm to wake up for it, and I miscalculated the time zone change, and so I woke up and I came actually in here to sit down and watch the live stream, and it was like already posted on their channel, and I was like, wait, what? And I started watching it, and I'm like, oh man, I missed it by an hour.
Dang it.
So
he came back upstairs and he was like, I missed it.
But congratulations to those guys. Also, sorry, I'm just going to talk about them for a little bit. They launched, in my opinion, the coolest merch of any Disney vlogger that I've ever seen. It's one of those things, when I saw it, we love them. Love them. But I was so upset that I didn't think about it. Like, they created their own channel, Spirit jerseys.
Oh.
What?
Can we steal your idea?
Are you kidding me?
I'm not gonna lie, I haven't seen it.
I haven't told Sherri this yet. I've already ordered one. I ordered a Spirit jersey and a mug yesterday off their website. I think it's ourzero.com if you guys want to go check them out. Great channel. We love them. Just the nicest people. But like, YouTube Disney vlogger Spirit jerseys.
It's amazing. So brilliant.
So smart. What a great idea. You guys win. Checkmate. How are we doing? We're actually doing really good. And so, yeah, life, I feel like is good. We have not been, I don't think we've been getting on each other's nerves since we've both been home.
Not much. I mean, a little bit here and there, but because to be expected.
I will say I am a lot to be around. And I'm extroverted. Sherri's introverted, but like, Sherri's the only person right now in my life that I get to be extroverted with. I feel terrible for her because like I just want to talk and have conversations, and she's like, I can't even get away from you.
And I'm trying to give you grace in that.
Totally are.
Because I know that I need my time and he needs his time, and they just look very different. And so I'm trying to allow him to be extroverted. I have to sneeze.
Totally. Oh, Sherri's going to sneeze. Sherri's going to sneeze.
I'm going to try not to.
Let's see.
Sorry.
What else we got? Is it still snowing? It's not snowing. It's been sunny. But it's cold. It's definitely still winter here.
Mm-hmm.
I will say we're heading into spring. We've started to feel a little bit of that warmth from the sunshine.
Mm-hmm.
And so spring is probably, we're getting there, but it is definitely still winter.
Yeah. I've seen a few questions about Missy. She loves having us home.
Oh, she's so happy, you guys.
Although I do think that she's sort of like, why are you still in my space?
That is true.
She has, she's 12, and for 12 years, she's had her routine of moving from one bed to eat, and then to another bed, and then eat, and then to another bed, and then like litter box, and then to another bed. And so the fact that we're just kind of in her space, she's like,
why are you here again? Like, don't you guys have jobs?
Right. So we'll be like upstairs working and not see her all day. And it's because she's not coming upstairs at all. She's just like, I'm just going to stay down here.
How far are we from the North Pole, or from North Pole to town? We are, I don't know, probably a 6-hour drive. Is that right?
Yeah.
It is one of our favorite towns in Alaska to visit for a couple of reasons. One, there's people that we love that live there.
Yes.
Which is awesome. Like people that like we just want to be around are there.
Mm-hmm.
But also it's just so unbelievably cute.
It's an adorable little town.
Will you do a meet and greet at Disneyland before the cruise? We've talked about this. Probably yes.
We've discussed, yeah.
Yeah, we're probably going to do a meet and greet at Disneyland before the cruise. So for those of you not going on the cruise, but who still live in Southern California, yes, most likely. A lot of you guys have asked about that, and I just don't see how we don't do that.
Right.
Have you seen Rocket Man? Have we seen Rocket Man?
No, but it's one that Ben was telling us to watch.
Geez.
And so
yes.
we need to. We have not.
Okay. We will. So
sorry.
Yes, we will. Alaskan Bears vlogs, let me know next time you come up. We will. Probably sometime this summer. Like, we love that drive up there. And so sometime this summer, especially because there's a chance we're gonna have a friend visiting this summer, and we want to take that person around and like show off Alaska. And where you are at is one of the places we'll go. So for sure. All right. What else do we have? Also, 221. Thank you guys for being here.
Yeah.
You get to meet us. Yeah, for sure. So we'll definitely be doing a meet and greet in Southern California. We're really trying to do more of those as we travel around. Remember, we did one in Indiana. We did one in Orlando. So as we travel, definitely going to be doing more of those. So you'll get to meet us.
Kyle is asking for board game recommendations.
Okay. Here, I'm going to give you some not board game recommendations. First of all, I want you guys to know, Sherri and I genuinely have the best marriage, right?
I think so.
Like like what you guys see, it's real. Like we really are in love with each other.
We're kind of like this all the time.
We really are. Like this is just us. But when we play word games like Boggle or Scrabble or any game that involves letters, there is something that comes out of Sherri that is the most. Like, if there was an Olympics, she would be the Michael Phelps of Boggle, to the point that it is so not fun for me that I will play any game with her, except she's like, want to play Boggle? I'm like, no, because I want to stay married to you.
I know. Well, and he'll play like some, but it's literally just like he's so proud of the 4 words that he got, and I have like 4 lines of words, and he's like, really? And I don't mean to, and I'm really sorry. And
it's the most infuriating thing because Boggle, like there's like all these letters and you're trying to find the words in the letters. And so you're like writing down words, but like I get 6 words down and then I stop and all I hear is Sherri across the table and her little pen just like, right. I'm like, what are those words? Where are they? Where? It's because she reads.
Because I read a lot and maybe. I have a lot of words up in my noggin.
Or you're just a genius. We would love for you to visit Wisconsin. I would love to visit Wisconsin. One of our goals.
I don't think that I've ever been.
I have never been.
Have I been to Wisconsin?
I've never been to Wisconsin. So yeah, not since we've been married. Yeah. Definitely would love to go. Is she that same competitive on cruise ship trivia? Ooh, good question.
I'm competitive and I get angry if I don't know the answer.
The answer? Sorry.
Got it. But I am not as smart. on the trivia.
Here's what's really funny.
And so I'm just sort of angry a lot on the trivia because I don't know the answer.
Except that, like, there's some Disney trivias that she's phenomenal at. And you still beat your... In fact, like a couple days ago, something happened and you were just like...
A song came on my playlist and I was
that's
like,
what it was.
This song. Like, I hate the song now because I couldn't remember it in the Disney Tunes trivia.
And I was like, why do you hate this song? She's
and
like,
had I remembered that song, and I should have because it's
we
in
would have won.
my playlist that I listen to all the time, we would have won and gotten our medal, our actual medal, not like the luggage tags. We would have gotten the medal.
Yeah, Travel with the Twins are in here. You guys are like trivia champions.
Yeah.
If we're ever on the same cruise again.
You're on our team.
Yep, dibs. I'm just saying it right now. Dibs, same team, because you are our hope of getting one of those medals.
Yeah.
Disney Color Brain. We actually have that. They sent us a version of that. The makers of that game sent it to us, and I think we played it once or twice. We need to pull it out and play it more. The problem is that we have a ton of games, and in some ways, we just like, we forget what we have, and so we don't play them.
Yeah, and I mean, I feel like this week, we've been busy. Like, if I haven't been working, like for my actual job, then I have been working on my ears, and so I haven't really had a lot of just like downtime. And when I have downtime, I don't want to play a game. I want to read or watch a movie or do something like that I can shut off.
I understand that.
Yeah.
Favorite game, like favorite board game? I love Monopoly. Like, I love Monopoly.
I hate Monopoly.
Yeah, we don't play a lot of Monopoly.
I am not good with the numbers. And so if there's like a game that involves like adding or like, I don't know, numbers in general, I'm not a fan.
Yep.
That's where I'm at.
Let's see. I got angry at trivia question on the Disney Dream. It was the only one I missed and disagree with the cruise staff's answer. Yeah, we had those. We're like, I don't think they're correct. We've definitely had those where we've questioned. Top 5 Disney restaurants. Gosh, Whitney, I don't know that I could answer that. I'm trying to think if I have a top 1. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
There's not one that I like.
None of the food at Disney is like, I feel like it's all on the same level, no matter if you go to like the really nice sit down restaurants or just like the walk up stands. I think that it's all good. And they're all kind of the same level. There's not really like a 5-star restaurant at Disney.
Well, there is, just not like not in the parks.
Well, yeah. I mean, but
like at a park. Right. I will say my favorite Disney food, it tends to be the simplest stuff. Like, give me a corn dog, right? You know what I mean? Like, that's where I'm happiest. Yeah. What else we got? Oh, I saw Ethan, I think you asked about, hold on, I'm gonna scroll up because I saw your question a little bit ago. Our friend Zoe's here.
Hi, Zoe.
We love you.
We miss your face.
Ethan, ask your question again, bud, because I saw it in there, but I don't know where it went. So let me know what it was again. As a former Disney food employee, some places are definitely better than others. Yeah, I bet.
Well, sure.
In fact,
you probably have some stories, Zoe.
That's one of my goals someday is to have, like, I don't know how we could ever do it. I want to hear more from.
I want the tea from Zoe.
I want the tea
behind the scenes,
the Disney tea. That we can never do that, but that would be fun. Mm-hmm. Do you watch Tim Trackers on YouTube?
Some.
Yeah, some. Here's what I'll say. I actually watched them a long time ago. Like before they were at 100,000 subscribers, I started watching them before they were doing Disney stuff more exclusively, at least. Right. And have always really, really liked them. We've never met them in person. Right. They have always seemed very genuine to me. They've always seemed very real to me.
They seem like people I would want to hang out with.
They are the YouTubers that I think made us fangirl the most because I think it was on Instagram. Jen had posted that before their Disney cruise that we were a channel they were watching to get ready for the cruise. And like I screened.
He like screenshotted it and sent it to me at work, and he was like, "Oh my gosh!"
I was like, "They've been watching our channel."
Jen knows who we are.
It was just one of those things. And so yeah, we are big fans of theirs. I don't know. I really like the balance they have on their video, where when they go to the parks, I feel like they show things like prices. They show things like I don't know. It feels informative, but also fun to watch. I'm a big fan of theirs.
What does my hoodie say? It says LeggLife Vlogs. It's an old school logo.
That was the original LeggLife logo. For those of you who remember that. Do you see the Northern Lights in Anchorage? Yeah. We've actually seen them like right off the deck of our house. You definitely see them better the more north you go, like Fairbanks, North Pole areas. But
or just the more like remote you go.
Yep. Has Corona affected your Etsy shop?
I haven't posted anything yet, so I don't know.
We don't know. For those of you who missed it earlier, Sherri's Etsy shop will open Tuesday morning at 9 a.m. Alaska time, 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern, with more, would you say more ears than you've had in months and months and months?
No, it's probably about the same. It's probably
this is what you normally have. There's a couple new products in there though.
There are some new products.
Her Star Wars ears. Her Star Wars ears for the first time will be for sale.
Yes.
So yeah.
I'm curious to see. So they've been sort of like upping the shelter in place restrictions, and I'm gonna just go ahead and put a caveat out there about my shop. If you buy stuff and they're like, "Hey, no more travel whatsoever," and I can't like take them to the post office, then I will let you know that.
Yep.
But hopefully that's not going to be an issue.
I'm curious. Who did I just see? Oh, Christine. You said you love you've watched Tim Trackers for so long. You found us through them.
Oh,
how? I'm super curious how that. I'm super curious how in the world that happens.
Yeah.
Please make LeggLife shirts and hoodies.
Tuesday, Mom. Tuesday.
Wait, what?
My Etsy shop will open on Tuesday.
I thought you meant LeggLife shirts and hoodies on Tuesday.
No.
I was like, we haven't ordered those. We are going to do that again. We just have not yet. Just so you know, we do have LeggLife wooden pins. Do you guys remember we sold those for a while and you guys bought a ton of them and stickers and stuff. So we will do shirts and hoodies again for sure. Yep, it's Sherri Legg. Actually, what's cool is we made it easy for Sherri shops.
SherriLegg.com.
SherriLegg.com. And that will take you right to her Etsy shop. You found us through Blair Lamb. Shannon, I want to say one thing about Blair. She is so unbelievably nice. She messaged us. So when you search Disney Cruise on YouTube, there's a few channels that come up a lot, and she's one of them. And so we had obviously seen her stuff, but we had never connected to her online. I think we were subscribed to her channel, but like that was it. And she sent us a message on Instagram before we had ever connected. That was just so encouraging, just about no, it was just one of those encouraging notes that I totally was out of the blue and just made me have the most respect for her to reach out to somebody that was such a smaller channel as we were, especially at the time, and just kind of like speak encouragement to us. So she really is like as sweet as she seems. Again, we've never met her in person, but even just her taking the time to send that encouragement to us meant so much to us, like so much to us. So we have the most love and respect for her and her family, without a doubt.
Yeah.
You found us through the Tim Tracker. It's so weird that all these people found us. I'm so curious about how we found you through the Trackers too. You came up as a suggested video. That makes sense.
Oh, got it.
That makes total sense. Let's see. For a 3-day Disney cruise, what activities do you recommend not missing? That's a good question. Because we've talked about this, that on a 3-day cruise, you can't do it all.
Right.
And so Sherri, for you, what are the things on a 3-day cruise that you say, you know what, don't miss these things?
Don't miss the shows if you haven't been on a cruise before.
When you say shows, you mean
like the Broadway shows.
Yep.
I would, I don't know.
The sailing away party. The very first day.
Yep.
Because to me,
and the see you roll soon party at the end.
To me, the sailing away party is one of the best moments of any cruise. Because when there's the countdown, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then those ships' horns blast and there's like confetti or streamers. It's just one of the very best moments of a cruise for me. That's the one thing that I could see if we end up going on 50 Disney cruises. That's the one thing I hope we never miss.
Right. We haven't missed one yet. We always go.
A lot of you guys have said you found us through Summers in Alaska, another channel that has been so beyond kind to us.
Love them.
Yeah, just
in real life, they're actually amazing people.
100%.
I love them.
All right. What else? Hit us with questions. All 237 of you guys. Thanks for being here with us. Again, we're almost at 40 minutes. Again, we have no clue how long this live stream is going to go. Last week, we said it was going to go an hour and it went 2 hours. So who knows?
We should check out Adam Hatan. We actually watch him.
We watch him. Love his stuff. He's great. Yep. He's very fun. You look amazing. I need your hoodie. We actually don't sell those anymore.
I know. Sorry.
Sorry. There are a few of them floating around.
It's our old.
It's old logo.
Yeah.
We'll have new ones. Does Anchorage need teachers? I'm looking for a new teaching job. I think so. I feel like teachers are one of those things that we always need.
We always need teachers, probably.
So I would say
Kelly,
yes.
if you're still here, speak up. I don't know.
That's true. We have a friend who's a teacher.
What do you think?
Yeah, so I don't know. Let's see. Finding a few summers in Alaska. More book suggestions. What are you reading right now?
What am I reading right now? I am reading the last book in a series of, well, I think there were like 5 in one, and then it's a carryover series for another 5. It's like retellings of classic fairy tales. So this one is a retelling of The Little Mermaid, and I don't remember what it's called, but I'm reading that right now.
I'm reading a book called The Hive that I'm actually really enjoying. And then next I'm going to read Artemis Fowl. And then I'm going to read, what was it called? The third book I bought. Renegade. Not the TikTok dance. Somebody, I saw a question about Bigfoot, and that's one of those words that just hops out at me.
Harry, you can do my color. Heck yeah. It's amazing. I love it.
This is a Colorado Bigfoot hoodie I bought at a Bigfoot museum in Colorado, because why would you not buy a hoodie at a Bigfoot museum, right? Can you go out into the woods and look for Bigfoot in Alaska? Yes, you can.
Have I tried my new eyeshadows? I think Adam needs to do another attempt at your makeup. Oh gosh. Yes, I have tried my new eyeshadows. This is actually the conspiracy palette that I'm wearing right now. That was Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson. But last week, actually on the live stream, I had the Bloodlust palette.
Did you guys see that video where I did Sherri's makeup? It is one of my favorite videos we've ever done. We laughed so much. It's one of those videos that I wish that we would have saved all of the footage from that, because
there was a lot that was edited out.
Oh, so long. Like so much. But it was so much fun.
It was hilarious. Mm-hmm.
What's the name of your Etsy shop for the ears?
Go to SherriLegg.com, SherriLegg.com.
We made it as easy as possible. Just her name.com. Does Anchorage need nurses? Yes, Anchorage needs nurses.
Yes, everywhere needs nurses. Always, but especially right now.
Yeah, for sure. Let's see. Don't do it again.
Hey, Princess of Wind and Wave. Yes, thank you, Christiana. Yes, that's what it's called.
Sherri,
the book that I'm reading.
Are you going to be doing anything on your channel?
Here's the thing. I I don't know. I enjoyed it and it was fun, and I keep having ideas of things like, oh, I could put this on my channel. But I feel a little bit bad because I know that he's like super, what are you doing? I know that he's super busy. And he is the one who actually does all of the filming and the editing. And he tried to teach me how to edit, and it literally took me 2 hours to edit a 90-second video. And I was like, no, thank you. So I don't know. If I feel like if I could do it myself and just kind of make it like my thing, then maybe, but I don't know if I want to keep having to like dump it all on him. Hey, I want to do 4 more videos. Can you help me?
And it's hard kind of because of the podcast. Like, we say this a lot on our channel, that everything you say yes to in life means you say no to something else. Right. And we all have limited amount of hours. And so to say yes to either a podcast or videos on Sherri's channel, is there stuff here that we'd have to say no to? And so for us, we're kind of in that constant balance, because we also think it's really important to have margin in our life for just like our marriage and our relationship and our friends and our community.
And we have just a really busy life. I mean, just in general, we both have full-time jobs, plus this YouTube channel, which actually does take a lot of time, and plus my Etsy shop, plus, we just have stuff going on. And so I personally don't feel like I can add anything else to my plate right now without just like a complete breakdown.
I will say, I do think Sherri would be great at editing if she like just even took the time to learn, because you have such a good detail eye. I think you'd be really good at the editing process.
I tried, and it was just a lot. And I think it's because I'm too detailed.
Maybe that's it.
Like I really wanted everything to be like perfect, and I know what it needs to look like. And I don't know.
Another comment about me wearing real glasses. I am just, I have my fake ones right here. However, because we're streaming on our laptop and not our phones, the comments are farther away, and I want to be able to read.
You can't see them.
I can't see them. So I want to be able to.
Lunar Chronicles. I'm sorry, I'm trying to catch up. They're on my list, and I've heard really good things about them, and I just haven't read them yet.
Somebody else asked me something, or asked us something. Oh, have I read Love Does by Bob Goff? Yes, it's actually one of my favorite books. Everything that he's written, I love. Mm-hmm. Big fan. In Stateroom Veranda. I
prefer the inside stateroom just because it is like, it's so dark. Like you close that door, you close your curtain, and it's like there is no light whatsoever. And I love that because I sleep really well. But there is something, we've only done the veranda room once, and we're actually doing it on a LeggLife cruise, the viewer cruise. I do like just being able to sit out on my veranda. So I don't know, but whatever you prefer.
I think if all things were equal, like, because inside our veranda, there's more things to take into consideration. The reality is that cruising inside staterooms allow us to cruise more often.
Because they're
cheaper, right? And so, like, we take that into consideration. Mm-hmm. If a veranda room and an inside room were the same price on the same cruise,
we'd probably do a veranda.
We'd do the veranda.
Yeah.
I saw Tina say you guys are late, but you're here, and that's what matters. Always good to see you. See your name pop up. Live stream on your birthday. We're actually going to live stream next Sunday, a week from today, on April 5th. It's the day before my birthday. We'll be doing a 40th birthday party right here because, well, it's the only birthday party that we're legally allowed to do right now. So that's what we're doing. Better itinerary for a Disney Alaska cruise. I think most of their Alaska cruises are about the same. There are some slight differences. But yeah. Do I think it's a bad time to start a YouTube channel? No, I actually don't. For a couple of reasons. Number one, I think that there will always be an excuse not to get started. Right. And so I also think that right now there's a lot of people at home who want more content. And I think that it's also important to remember that very few YouTube channels ever like take off from the beginning. So it's about progress, not perfection. And so right now you have a time like get started now, get your reps in, start making videos, figure out what that process is like. And then when all of this is blown past, you'll be that much further down the road than if you wait to start. So I think that if it's the kind of thing you want to start, I say start it.
Right. And just know that your first several videos are going to probably be terrible. And that's okay. You're learning.
Yeah.
But you're never going to like learn how to make better videos if you're not making videos.
This is a great question. What would you like to see added or changed to the Disney Wish, which is the new Disney cruise ship coming out? We actually had this conversation, a text conversation with some friends recently. I know my answer, easy.
What's your answer?
A library.
Oh, for sure.
Right? Like a quiet.
Like how do they not have like Belle's library?
That's what I'm saying. Like a themed Belle's library just on a ship. That would be amazing. A quiet reading place with classic Disney books and tales and all that. Like that to me is so awesome.
Sounds wonderful.
And it feels like that luxurious kind of elevated experience that Disney wants. It's not like a themed kitschy character or something. I don't know. I think it'd be amazing.
Someone asked if we find the inside staterooms on the cruise hot. You can adjust your own temperature in every room.
Michael K is in the live stream. Holy cow, Michael. That's crazy. How are you, man? You had a live stream. Was it earlier today or yesterday? Is that right? You just recently had one of these too. Michael, of course, this is what we were talking about earlier, that there are some channels that when you go search Disney cruise, they just always come up.
The same several come up.
Michael's one of them. Like, I mean, the most amount of Disney cruise content out there, just so much stuff. Thanks for being here and watching. That means a lot to us. What else? I know you guys.
They're coming fast.
No kids. Somebody said no kids allowed in the library. I think it'd be fun to have like during the day. Think of like a story time with Belle.
Right. I would like that, but I would also like some non-children's time.
I think the library in the evenings would also be a cool place for like maybe higher end like beverage tastings.
Oh yeah.
In a library setting. I don't know. Disney has not called us and asked us what we think should be on the Disney Wish yet.
They should.
They should. Our phone number. Reach out, Disney. What else, you guys? Honestly, the past few days I've been watching nothing but Michael K and LeggLife videos. We had somebody yesterday who tagged us on Instagram who kind of said the same thing. I think that a lot of people right now, as they're sort of trapped at home, stuck at home, safe at home, right?
Right. Not stuck, safe.
Not stuck, safe. Are kind of feeling that way. Like, you know, you're going to be going on more Disney vacations. You know, you're going to be going on Disney cruises in the future. And you don't want to lose the magic and you don't want to lose sort of that excitement. And so you're watching vlogs and you're watching cruise videos and you're watching tips and tricks videos. So to us, we actually think it's a great time to be putting out that kind of content.
Yep.
Yeah. Auburn said she loves this video. So book focused. Oh, a LeggLife book club. What do you guys think about this idea? We have been kicking this idea around because a lot of you have asked us about this in the past. But it's one of those things kind of like the LeggLife viewer cruise in September that we were like, who would want to do that? And apparently a lot of you.
Well, and I think, so I have tried being a member of book clubs before and I'm not a fan. And here's why.
Spill the book club tea.
Here's why. I never know what book I want to read until I'm reading it. And so if you're like, this is the book we're reading, then I'm probably not going to want to read it.
Okay.
And so I've tried this and I've been like, okay, we're reading this book this month. And I've done that for like 1 month and I'm just like, this book is the worst. And I want to stop reading it. I want to read something that I'm actually interested in. And it's hard for me to do book clubs.
So what if,
because I'm super picky.
So what if there are some series that you love?
Right.
What if you started the book club with not a book that you don't know if you're going to love, but like the selection,
right? A
book that you know you love and you want everyone else to read.
We could do that.
Okay. So we have a maybe from Sherri on the book club.
If I got to pick the books, then I think I would be better at actually participating, but I have a hard time just being told what book to read because I don't know if I'm going to feel like reading that book.
I'm going to be honest, you guys, I'm probably not going to participate in the LeggLife book club. So Sherri's going to be leading this. I'm sorry. Leon, Leon said, any chance you'll do a LeggLife cruise out of Florida? Yeah. So we talked a little bit about this on last week's live stream. And the reason we chose San Diego for the first LeggLife cruise was that we wanted an affordable cruise so that the most amount of people could go on it.
Right.
And if you guys remember, when we even first started talking about this, we thought 8 to 10 staterooms, maybe 30 people would go on this. Like we had no clue that it was going to be like 60 staterooms, 150 plus people. It's so far beyond what we expected or imagined,
right.
that we've realized that, okay, we need to do more of these. And so the next one, we will do one out of Florida without a doubt. Will it be our next one? We don't know. We've been talking about possibly Alaska is the next one. But eventually, without a doubt, we'll do one out of Florida. Yes.
Right.
Also, hi, Leon. We love you and your family.
That's true. We did discuss actually doing an Alaska cruise for our first one because we've never been on it. It's Alaska. We love Alaska. We live in Alaska. And so it just sort of made sense, but it's also like the most expensive. And so, or one of the most expensive. Yeah. And so we decided we didn't want to do that because we do want to make it accessible for as many people as possible. Yep. At least this first one.
Yeah, we wanted as many of you to have the opportunity to come with us as possible.
Right.
And obviously, like even for us, price is a huge deal, right? Mm-hmm. And hi, Joanna.
Hi, Joanna.
It's good to see you.
It's River's mom.
I did see a question earlier from our friends asking if we do a transatlantic cruise. Yes.
I would love to.
For you. Ooh, Auburn. Will your LeggLife viewer cruises always be on DCL? Whew. I don't know. I'm not going to say yes and I'm not going to say no. We would be open to the idea. And we've said this before, like we are, Disney doesn't pay us. Everything we've ever done for Disney or with Disney, we've paid for. There's no sponsorships. We're not like, right. We're not media members. Like, no, if they called, would we say yes? Of course. Right.
For sure. Yes.
But at the same time, like,
we're not like married to Disney, so we've just never tried anything else.
Yeah. So if Royal called us or one of the other cruise lines called and said, hey, we heard that you guys booked 160 people on a cruise and like 60 staterooms. And just so you guys know, when you do the math of the average price of a LeggLife stateroom, it's like $236,000 we're at already. So
you're welcome, Disney.
It's significant, right? So, but if Royal called us and said, like, what if we did this to Alaska, but on one of our ships? And here's what that partnership could look like.
Right.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah.
We wouldn't say no to that.
For sure.
Because we also think Auburn is stirring up controversy. I know she's like back there, like stirring the pot. But I also think here's the reality is that we named our channel LeggLife and not like Legg Disney Life because we want to share with you all of the things that we're doing and
all the facets of our life.
And also the reality is that we can't always afford to travel Disney.
Right.
Right.
And somebody just said they like Disney Alaska is a little too expensive.
Yep.
Same. We live here and it would be super expensive for us to do this.
That's exactly right. So
that's why we haven't done it yet.
Yep. If we do an Alaska cruise, it probably won't be on Disney just because of the cost. So we love you guys. You're our favorite to watch. We really appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, we're gonna
my Aunt Cheryl's in here. Hi.
That's awesome. Oh, hi, Cheryl. That's fun. Auburn's gonna need a bigger spoon. Corey, that's hilarious. We're almost at an hour, and you guys, if you're okay, we're just gonna keep going.
Yeah.
You okay with that?
We're gonna keep going.
Right.
I saw somebody just real quick ask what my favorite coffee flavor is. Probably my favorite flavor in life is vanilla.
You love vanilla,
and I think that makes me very boring and probably vanilla. But I love vanilla in anything, and I have vanilla in almost all of my coffees that I have at home. I've been really on like a vanilla hazelnut kick lately, so I have sugar-free vanilla and sugar-free hazelnut that I've been putting in my coffee.
Yep.
There you
go. Did you get your book? We did. Oh, I don't have it right here with me. Yes, it's amazing. Thank you.
What book?
It's the Disney Encyclopedia with like every character.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
So awesome.
Yep.
Would you consider doing one of the Alaska scenic train rides? We've done them. We love them. For sure. Also,
they're beautiful. They take you like up through mountain passes that you can't get to besides like railroad.
We love that. We actually talked a little bit about Alaska travel and vacations on our last live stream. And one of the things I said is, if you guys are coming to Alaska, our email is legglife@gmail.com. If you need help on like how in the world you plan an Alaska trip, I'm always glad to give you advice. I worked in the travel and tourism industry here for 12 years. And I love seeing people get to experience our state that we love the best possible way. Right. And so if you ever have questions about Alaska travel, just send me an email. I'd love to answer that stuff.
Yep.
Have you started a Harry Potter Lego set? Not yet.
We will vlog it. How many coffees do we have in a day? Well, not many actually.
Sure.
Usually 2. If it's been a rough day, 3 or 4. But usually just 2.
Favorite colors? Blue.
Glitter.
That's for glitter. Oh my gosh.
My mouse pad at work says glitter is my favorite color.
So not the answer I was expecting. Somebody else asked how long we've been doing YouTube. It'll be 5 years this summer. But just so you know, like when we started our channel, and I don't know if we talked about this, when we started LeggLife, the first year plus, it was just not consistent. It was like we post a video and then we wouldn't post anything for weeks.
Months.
Yeah, it was just like it wasn't something that we were committed to. It was just
Right.
kind of something we had. And a couple years in is when we sort of started to get more serious about it, just as far as, you know, we're posting regularly. We knew the kind of stories we wanted to tell in our videos. And so I would say that really we've been doing it for 3 years, even though we've had our channel for almost 5.
Yeah. Somebody asked what Hogwarts house we are.
What do you think we are? What Hogwarts house do you think we are? I want to hear that first.
Right. So here's my beef with these questionnaires.
Let's hear it.
So we took it and they gave us our houses and I was like, okay, like I can totally see that. And then we did it again for something else and it put us in different houses. Like both of us were in different houses than we originally started. And I was like, hold up. And I actually feel like I relate to my first house much better. So that's the house that I say tell people that I'm a part of.
Even though you've gotten different results.
Even though I've gotten different results on like the most current test that I did.
And that house is?
What do people think?
Let's see. Adam is Gryffindor. Sherri is Gryffindor. That's really funny. Sherri's a Hufflepuff. Okay. Adam Slytherin. Wow. Shots fired. No, but that would be awesome.
What do you mean shots fired? Because that's my house.
I know. That's why I said it. Can you believe Sherri? He was my favorite thing when Sherri got sorted into Slytherin.
No, I was really proud of that.
My first thought was they must have played Boggle with Sherri at some point. That's so.
You're just salty.
I am salty. I am Ravenclaw.
He's a Ravenclaw.
Were you surprised by that?
You were Gryffindor the first time.
I was Gryffindor the first time, and then I was Ravenclaw. And I think I've taken.
I was surprised as a Ravenclaw actually, because I feel like you're much more Gryffindor.
Really? Interesting. Let's see. No, nope. Janice, that's really funny. I know. We were shocked as well.
Yeah.
We were shocked as well.
I mean, I feel like there's facets of my personality that fit in all of the houses.
Joanna, no, we did not have that book. Bob West, it's good to see you here. Hello to your whole family. Speaking of your whole family, I just saw Breezy say something on Instagram recently that she's like, sorry, I'm just having a personal conversation with Bob now. Like doing music. I didn't even know that. So I need to find her music and find this and support her. It's cool. Are nachos a snack or a meal? To me, that depends on the size of the nacho order.
Right. Ethan wants to know if we like Disney or Disney Pixar.
Good question, Ethan. I think go ahead.
I don't know if I can decide because I like different things about both of them.
I think if I had to pick, I like Disney better, but I love Disney Pixar as well.
Right. Yeah.
Love them. Good question. Good question. Also, hi, Ethan. My Patronus is a Dole Whip. 100% same. 100% same. In fact, if I could get a Harry Potter shirt that was like a picture of a Dole Whip, but then it just said always below it, like combine my love for Harry Potter and Disney,
oh, gracious.
I would buy that shirt for sure.
Yeah.
Adam, have you listened to the Wild Thing podcast? It's about Sasquatch. Nope, but I guarantee I'm subscribing as soon as this is over.
Dang it.
I've got my Bigfoot hoodie on right now. Oh, also, you guys, we are vlogging today for tomorrow's video. And I just want to, I'm just going to record a little bit of this. So do me a favor, you guys, say hello here in the chat. And then what I want you to do is when you watch tomorrow's vlog, comment down below if you see your name. Let's see who's going to pop up in there. Who's going to be first? Can I get a shout out to my daughter, Aria? Yeah, in fact, that was the perfect timing. So there you go. Aria, hello. Hi, look at everybody. Awesome.
Hey. Oh, wow. Look at that go.
That's hilarious, you guys. So, all right. Look for this in tomorrow's video. We love you guys so much. We've been vlogging today. So it's been fun.
Yes.
Good job, everybody. Dang. Okay. Also, 241 of you still here. Thanks for hanging out with us for more than an hour now. Well, 59 minutes. Somebody, let's see. I'm on YouTube.
Auburn said she literally thought about waving at the laptop.
Sorry, that's not
Hi.
not really how that would
we
work.
won't see that, but you can still do that if you want.
You guys really are the best. We appreciate so much how you support us. You're always so generous to us. You always support us so much. We love it.
Mm-hmm.
What are the questions? Everyone do a thumbs up emoji, like button. You guys are awesome. Thanks, Gabby. How's the wedding planning going, by the way?
Yes.
Smash that like button.
Shamash.
Did I hear about the Disney Wonder and the passengers? Yeah, we did hear about that. Yeah. Oh, here we go. This is a great question. So Janice asked, does being on restricted activity affect Sherri's EDS management? So if you guys watched the video we made about why we can't have kids, if you haven't seen that video, it's one of the videos I encourage people to always watch first on our channel, simply because I think it helps you understand us and our story a little bit better, right? We talk about the reason being this thing Sherri has called EDS, which is Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. And what basically is that?
It affects my organs, it's my connective tissue, and it I don't I don't know, it's really hard to explain, but it affects my organs and my joints and everything in my body. So movement is hard. I have good days and bad days, and it's a lot of just pain management that I do.
Has sort of this quarantine, this hunker down, shelter in place. How's that been affecting you, if at all?
It's been good, actually. I think I'm less active, which isn't great, but I'm in less pain, so because I'm less active. So
so hopefully that answers your question. I saw Rob. Hello from Michigan. Hi, Rob. And if you guys remember our favorite on our last cruise, his daughters are the ones who made the ears that matched Sherri's. Still one of our very, very favorite highlights. I also saw Ethan ask, do you like the New York Yankees? Ethan, here's how I'll answer that question. We like you and you like the Yankees. But no, I do not like the New York Yankees, but I do like you, and that's what matters. Right. That's a good answer. That's a great answer. Thank you to Sherri for working with my husband to get me cruisers last September. Oh, hi, Ingrid.
You're welcome.
Absolutely. Are you in pain if you move your body?
I'm always in pain. Always. Right now. Right now I'm not moving and I'm still in pain. It's just what I live with. But I don't really let it stop me. I don't let it prevent me from doing things. I'm too stubborn for that. So I just take things and do things to try to maintain some kind of lower pain level. Yeah, so a lot of pain management, really. Park stays are really brutal on me. Yeah, in fact, it's actually forced us to kind of change the way we do Disney park days. I cannot be there at rope drop to final. I don't have that stamina. And even doing back to back days, we really do need to plan breaks in between those days. Yeah, I'm always hobbling at the end of the night and just in tears because I'm in so much pain. Yeah. Someone asked what's Sherri's Etsy page. The easy way to find it is just sherrilegg.com. Yep. SherriLegg.com. Just that page is going to open up Tuesday morning at 9 a.m. Alaska time, 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern, with all sorts of new ears. We would encourage you to be there when it opens because the ears, at least in the past, have always sold out within minutes, which is crazy. But thank you. I found you guys because of EDS and because of Disney. I struggle with chronic pain from a few different sources. Was watching a couple in Japan called Simon and Martina, and y'all came up. That's awesome. Thank you. Nice. Our favorite DCL room service item. I think we both probably have the same answer. Chocolate chip cookies. Right before bed. If you get them warm. Call up before nice and gooey. You get into your stateroom at night and it's you know what? I'm going to turn in for the night. Call room service. Say, could I get a plate of warm chocolate chip cookies and a glass of milk? And when those things show up, it's just it's the best. It's so the best. That is our favorite for sure. Yes. DCL room service item. We can also get cake of the day though, which is pretty exciting. That is pretty exciting. It's a different cake every day. Favorite restaurant at Disneyland or California Adventure? I don't know. We're asked this question a little bit earlier. We don't really have favorite Disney restaurants. We also haven't been to all of them. Right. We haven't been to all of them, so we don't really have a good guess. But I don't know. I feel like the food is sort of all the same level. It's all good. There's not gonna be anything that's just that was the worst thing I've ever had. So I just want a corn dog. Like I said earlier, I literally just want a corn dog. I just want a churro. Just feed me corn dogs and churros all day. I'm happy. I don't need to sit down. We good. Yeah. All right. Pizza and wings at night? Yes, for sure.
Yeah, room service is underrated. It's one of the biggest disappointments from our last Disney cruise is that
we didn't do it once.
Totally forgot.
What?
Unbelievable.
I know.
Ashamed.
We're the
The
worst.
longest cruise we've gone on, and we didn't do room service one time.
There's so many things that we didn't do that we normally try to do on cruises. There's so many things we wanted to do on this cruise, and it just went too fast.
Question: would you guys do another meet and greet in Florida? Yeah, for sure. I think that what we're going to start doing is just kind of when we travel, planning a meet and greet. You guys have responded so great to those. Again, with the first one we did, we had no clues. Like, are people going to show up to this? And then so many of you showed up. And then the one in Orlando, so many of you guys showed up. So yes, we're going to, as we travel, we're definitely be doing that. When we go to California to do our LeggLife viewer cruise in September, we'll do a meet and greet at Disneyland before that. We'll probably do a meet and greet in San Diego the night before as well, just for the LeggLife cruise members. So as we travel around, hopefully we'll have the opportunity to meet more of you guys. And the reason that we do that, and one of the reasons that we love this, and we talked about this last week on the live stream, is that you guys have had the opportunity to watch, I mean, hours and hours and hours, right, of our life, to the point where, do I have just stuff hanging off my face? You guys have watched us and feel like you know us. And we really love that. We love that so many of you consider us like your friends in Alaska. But remember, we actually don't have that opportunity with many of you.
Right.
And so when we get the chance to sit down and meet you and hear your stories and like even just hear like what your voice sounds like.
Right. And like put a face to like the faceless crowd that's on that side of the screen.
It makes doing this so much different because now I'm seeing names. I see Corey Hess's name, right? I see all of these names over here of people that we've met in person.
Right.
And there's now a personal connection attached to that
I have
interaction.
A face and I have a voice and like I have conversations and I'm like, oh, I know who that is.
To us, we love it so very much. And so yes, we're going to keep meeting you guys because it makes YouTube feel more real. It makes YouTube feel more personal. And we just love being able to US tour 2021. I don't know about that.
Gracious.
Yeah. Do you two get frustrated if someone you know knows the answers for you? What do you mean by that, Paulette? Explain that a little bit more.
Right.
Let's see what else do we got. Online game night categories on Zoom. Actually, I was just thinking about that, but I wasn't thinking of on Zoom. I was thinking on what is that online platform we've played with like the Young Life group? Oh man, remember the games we'd play like on our cell phones? Man.
Oh, so it's like the QU.
Yes.
What is that?
Anyway,
app?
Yes, we've been considering that.
Yeah. Somebody wanted to know how we meet. We actually made a whole video about that.
It's called, just go on our channel and search like LeggLife Love Story. You'll hear our entire story. We shared everything. If someone asks a question, do you mind if we answer for you? No, not at all, you guys.
Oh, no, go for it.
Oh, geez,
because we can't see all the questions because it goes pretty fast. So if you see somebody answer or ask a question that we don't answer, please answer.
Jackbox games. That's it. Thank you. Thank you. And also, we love when you guys answer, not even on this chat, but on our videos. Because here's the thing. We don't know everything. Like we shocking. There are things that we say that aren't right. There are things that we say that we think are right and turn out not to be. And so even in comments on videos, like if we say something that's like, actually, that was not true. That stuff's never personal to us.
No.
We're trying to create content that helps other people, that again, informs and inspires. And so if we say something that wasn't as informative as it should have been.
Quiplash. That's the word I'm looking for.
Quiplash on Jackbox.
We have played Quiplash and it's hilarious.
Does anybody know, is there a like max number of people you can have on Jackbox? Because that would be amazing.
Because I think we've only done it in with 10.
Oh my gosh. Oh, hi, Tammy. Yes, of course we remember. We were going to meet when we flew down there.
Yeah.
Next time.
Yes.
Next time we'll meet. Like when you said Sherri was Slytherin. No. Oh my gosh. Well, we don't know everything. We don't. You guys.
I know.
We're trying to get there.
Well, we're working on it, but we don't actually know everything.
Let's see. What else we got?
Have we combined banana and chocolate ice cream on the cruise ships?
I don't know.
I think that I have, but I'm a big fan of the strawberry banana, so that's usually what I do. Either just strawberry or strawberry banana. Normally
when I see they have the banana ice cream, I enter this like mindset where my brain shuts down and I go into survival mode. Banana. I'm like, it's like, it sucks me in like a moth to a flame. So I don't see anything else. Someone asked a really good question. They said, what do you recommend doing to help the homeless during the social distancing time? If you guys watch our channel, you know that that's an issue that is close to both Sherri and I. We do kind of whatever we can really to help. We have a lot of friends who are experiencing homelessness, and it's difficult right now. And I'm not going to go too much into this because I could talk for an hour about this, but it's really hard because we're seeing friends of ours who are even staying in shelters leave the shelters because a lot of shelters, right? There's a lot of people in a small space. And so now there's concern about what happens if COVID-19 gets in a shelter and people are already there so vulnerable. And so we're seeing friends now leave shelters to go camp in the woods, which isn't necessarily more safe. And so for us, I've just been checking in on them a lot, right? It's, I think, a lonely time for a lot of us, and it can be even more heightened with marginalized people. So I'd say that if you know someone who's experiencing homelessness, maybe even just like dropping off a bunch of encouraging notes to one of your shelters. The reality is the shelters probably aren't going to let you volunteer right now because of social distancing. And so I don't know, it's a hard time, not just with the homeless issue, it's a hard time to know how to help people, because I think so much of what helps people is relational and physical, right? Because it's about looking somebody in the eye and touching their hand and like restoring that bit of humanity to them. Yet we're in a place where we can't do that. So just my thought. 230 of you guys are still here. You guys make us so happy.
We're an hour and 10 minutes in.
An hour and 10 minutes in. Sherri, have you ever read The Quibbler? What's your Patronus?
I have not. So is it available on like Pottermore? I actually don't know where I can read that. Is that a thing? I don't know. It's been a long time since I've actually logged into Pottermore. So if it's available on there, I might need to go check it out. And I don't know. Did we do our Patronus? I feel like we did, but I don't remember what my Patronus is.
I don't either. Someone asked if we watched Tiger King on Netflix. Says very different than The Lion King.
It is different. Holy wow.
We're not going to spend too much time on this.
Faith in humanity is a little shaky right now.
We not only did we watch it, when we started it, we realized very quickly, we can't go to sleep until we watch it all.
No. So we started it at like 6 or 7 p.m.
Yeah.
And we watched like 3 episodes and then maybe 4. I don't remember. Maybe 3. And then we were like, okay, I've got to go to bed because I have to work tomorrow. And so we went to bed and then we were laying there and we're like, we are not going to sleep, are we? Until we know how this ends. And so we literally stayed up until 2 a.m. finishing it.
Susanna asked, what's it about? I can't explain. I literally cannot. I can't give an answer to you. Yeah. So let's see. What's on your birthday wish list? Oh, I also want to say, we got the nicest box from one of our viewers, and I'll probably show it next week.
Yeah.
Like knowing that obviously my birthday party is canceled. They basically sent like a birthday party in a box. It's amazing. Made me so happy. I don't know. Gifts are weird for me because I'm not like a stuff kind of person.
Yeah.
I'm very much an experience or memory kind of person.
And since we can't actually go out and have experiences right now, it's a little hard.
Yeah. So I don't really have a birthday wish list this year, which is weird.
Well, what I was going to get him was a trip to Fiji.
That is true. Thanks a lot, coronavirus. Guess we're not going to Fiji in May. Our P.O. Box, just so you guys know, our P.O. Box is listed in every video description down below. I will say it here, though. It's just either Adam and Sherri Legg or LeggLife. It's P.O. Box 220111.
Good job.
Yes. Anchorage, AK, Alaska, 99522. We love getting you guys letters. We've gotten postcards, even just this last week, letters, birthday cards. You guys always are so nice to us. So, yep, P.O. Box is always in the description below. Favorite DCL ship, the Wonder for both of us.
Yep.
We talked about that in a recent video.
Yep.
Yeah, do I think the homeless shelters need clothes? Yep, I know they do.
Yep, for sure.
Yep, I know they do. Again, think about that. Like a lot of the places that people who are experiencing homelessness might get closed, whether it's secondhand stores or whether it's other distribution channels. A lot of those are shut down right now. And so a lot of the upstream services that help serve marginalized people are shut down. And so that affects them downstream.
Right.
Hit that like button. Don't worry, Adam and Sherri.
It's Jerry Springer and steroids for Tiger King.
Yes, that's what it is.
I mean, you're not wrong.
You're not wrong.
It's all kinds of insanity, and what you think it's going to be about at the beginning, like it just changes, and then you're just like, I don't know what's happening. What is happening?
Phil asked if we do mealtime vlogs. We do. We've been trying to figure out how to do those better because we again, our channel's been growing, but we're still not a big channel on
Right.
YouTube by any means.
Yeah.
And so we'll go a week or so and not receive anything. And then like just randomly, there'll be like 9 things in there. And so we're trying to figure out the best way. It's not like we have enough every month to do a mealtime vlog,
Right.
but at the same time, we always open the gifts when we get them, the packages, the letters, everything, because we've had people like send us things that like food or perishables.
Right.
And I'm like, oh man, I'm glad we didn't wait a month to open this. So we do mailtime vlogs when we have enough mail at one time to justify that. A mailtime vlog's not as exciting when it's just one postcard. Right? It's like, thanks for watching.
Mailtime vlog.
Smash that like button. So yeah.
Right. It's a little hard to do that consistently.
What suggestions would you give to a first-time cruiser? What do you think?
Choose the kind of vacation you want to have and then do that. Don't feel like you have to do everything if you don't want to do anything.
Yes.
Sit by that pool if that's what you want to do. If you want to hit up every single store and every single Broadway show and every single everything, then you try to do that.
Yep.
But know that going into it, you will not be able to do everything on the ship.
Hi, Cindy. Thanks for being here. We'll see you on the LeggLife cruise. Crazy. My answer to that is actually very similar. Very similar to Sherri's in that know that you can't do everything and be okay saying no to those things, because what you don't want is to try to kill yourself and fit everything in a 3-day or 4-day cruise. And then you end your vacation feeling like you need a vacation because you tried to do everything.
Right.
So pick the kind of vacation you want to have, pick the few things that like are musts on your list, and then be okay with the thing you have to know.
Right. Somebody wants to know what trip is on the top of our bucket list.
Like Disney trip or just any trip in general?
Any trip at all.
Whew.
Any trip at all. I think the next one that we would like to do is the UK.
Yep.
We'd like to do that.
UK will be our next international trip.
Somebody asked what my water bottle is. I have had this for, gosh, I don't even know, years and years and years, probably more than a decade. It's Nathan Human Propulsion Lab little straw, and it's fantastic. I love it.
Hi, Steven. Favorite. Thank you for that. First of all,
thanks.
We really appreciate that a ton. Favorite magnets that you have? Wow. We've gotten so many magnets from people, and there are so many great ones. We really do love. For our last cruise, we had people what we're looking forward to. Right. And so somebody just, it wasn't too recently, they sent us like a happy 15th wedding anniversary magnet for our viewer cruise, because that's our 15th wedding anniversary the day we leave. And that just like meant a lot to us.
Love that. Yep.
Yeah. So I'd say that those kind of things. I saw somebody else say, when is the LeggLife viewer cruise? It's actually September 23rd, 2020, still planned. Heard from Disney it's on the Disney Wonder out of San Diego. It is a Mexico cruise. And we currently have about 60 staterooms booked for that. Yeah, it's going to be crazy. What kind of stuff? I saw somebody else ask, what kind of stuff are we going to do? We're still figuring
issues. People are having issues. Sorry.
Hold on, you guys.
We're still here. We can still see you. Nope. The video did not stop for us. We're still going live.
Hold on. Can you guys?
Oh no. We're still here. Hey. Okay. Why did you end it?
You guys, are we there? We're good? Oh, we're good. Wait.
Oh.
We're okay?
Okay. Maybe,
hey, still here and see you.
Okay, good.
They're back. Sorry. Okay.
Weird.
I'm so glad you guys, I was just about to like exit out. I was like, oh, we'll end the stream.
That's it.
What was the last thing you guys heard? Because I was rambling. Oh, the LeggLife viewer crew. September 23rd.
Yes. That's here.
I will say we probably did. We are an hour and 20. Let's do this. Let's go an hour and a half. Let's do 12 more minutes.
Yep.
How does that sound?
Yep. That's good. We had some people ask if we go to Seattle. Some people ask if we're going to Idaho. We love Seattle, and Seattle is sort of like the default city for us to fly into for like everything.
In Seattle, without a doubt, we'll do one. We've had a lot of you guys request. We do love Seattle. So yes.
Yep. Idaho, it's on the list because a bunch of his family lives there, and we would love to go see them all again. So
I was just there this past August. Didn't do a meet and greet,
but I haven't been there in a long time.
Yeah, so we need to get back for sure.
Yep.
Wherever would we ever visit Scandinavia? Yes, for sure.
There's nowhere in the world that I wouldn't visit. There are some places that are maybe lower on the list.
Okay, you guys. So what we're gonna do. Looks like it might be cutting out for you guys. So here's what we're gonna do. I think it's time just to end it.
Mom and Dad want to know how Love Alaska's doing with the COVID-19.
Love Alaska is the nonprofit that I lead. It's hard.
Not great.
Yeah, the reality is that
Keep going for another 10 minutes or so.
Okay.
1 p.m. Eastern for my shop. Yes, on Tuesday.